would like to welcome you to this journey of continuous knowledge, and I wish that everyone would benefit from this entire event. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome. It is now time for us to hear our esteemed and respected dignitaries. I would start by calling out to RCM and Goa branch nominee CA Sanjay Nikam to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you, Anish. I'm impressed with your oratory. One day I'll invite you with permission of our chairman at WRC, because we are going to conduct a national conference for students, and we are selecting students from all over India. This is also responsibility also. So you are looking so young. So I'm welcoming you earlier because August में regional conference है Tamil. So one site has been inducted to the treasury of WRC from Goa. Good morning to one and all. Respected dais, headed by none other than our very own member and torchbearer of our profession, Suresh Prabhu sir. He has shown the path that being professional, being humble, you can be successful everywhere, including politics, sir. And your ideas and your wisdom, your vision are always beneficial to public at large, India at large, and profession definitely. One more connection with Prabhu sir is that I belong to Navi Mumbai, and sirs, before you come into the public politics, you were also residing in Navi Mumbai, and he was running a partnership firm over there. So for us, it is like homecoming and meeting my mentor in Goa. So thank you very much, sir, for sharing diets with all of us. Our young enthusiastic chairman, both are young and enthusiastic chairman. Goa is represented by Bilin and WRC is represented by Anki. Both are so active and having unique ideas, and all the council members and branch members, you are keeping them on toe to implement them. And it is pleasure for us that young lads like you are leading the profession and keeping all seniors and us active for the growth of the profession. Thank you, Milin, for inviting us. Even chairman also, WRC chairman is going to share with you our initiatives at WRC. My colleague at council, Pinky Kedia ma'am, he is going to share her views about women empowerment here. Other committee members, Vice Chairman Vishwanath, Vaibhav, Vinayak, past chairmen, Thomas sir, Gaurav, it was a pleasure to work with you. I am connected with WRC since 2018. Actually, I am in active public activities since 18 years. Since 18, this is my, I think, around my 10th or 15th visit to the Goa. Goa always near to my heart, and since I became regional council member in 2021, I got opportunity to lead the Goa as a branch nominee for 2 times in 3 years. That kind of attachment I have with the Goa, and the warmth, the respect and the love I receive from I get from the Goa is very important for me. And all the time, whenever there is an occasion, I rush to Goa, not to attend the seminars, but to interact with you, because it like homecoming to me. Friends, during this period, tenure of my 2 years, I got opportunity to lead many committees. This year, our chairman Ankit Rathi have given me the responsibility of Committee on Charitable Trust and NPOs. Gupta sir is with me then also, now also he will be with me always. We have taken some initiative in our hand that in trust, charitable trust and NPOs, there are many hurdles we are facing as a practicing chartered accountants. May it be interpretation of rules also, and may it be at the administrative level at charity office. Even with respect to the form number 7 and income tax issues, there are many n number of issues, and the amount which is on stake with the trust is very, very huge. At the same time, one mistake from the point of view of trustees or from the point of view of members will hurt us very badly. So that, though it is a very important topic for our professional practice, I think we need to give proper attention to it. At WRC we are meeting many officials and authorities very oftenly. Recently with Gupta ji we met Dharmadaya Ayukta, very proactive, very humble person. He heard us very patiently. We are giving some memorandum to him. And at the central level, we are interacting with the Finance Ministry also. We are submitting our views, and I am inviting all of you to submit your views to us so that we can have a intelligent and very effective memorandum so that something can be done from the point of view of WRC and ICI. So that's all. And one more thing, that Purnatva, just I'm taking 30 seconds of you. In life there should be some object or target. Without that, life will be misguided and missile. Purnatva is one of the target. Holistic growth of everyone is needed, and it's a good idea that you have come out with a Purnatva, holistic professional education, and that is what at WRC also and ICI we are looking for. And we are with you, we are with the Goa branch always, and congratulations for selecting unique topics and inviting such acclaimed faculties here for knowledge sharing. Thank you very much. And one thing that I'd like to share now, I'm trying to learn Konkani. गेल्या वेळी पण बोललो होतो, पण त्यावेळी मराठीतच होता. आता मी थोडा प्रयत्न आणखी करतो. तुमका सगळ्यांक माय मोगाचो येवकार देव बरे करो. थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
Thank you, sir, for that warm address. Next up, I would like to invite the WRC Treasurer, the energetic and enthusiastic CA Pinky Kedia Madam.
Honorable Chief Guest CA Suresh Prabhuji, our WRC Chairman Ankit Reddy, Goa Branch Chairman Milindi, Vice Chairman Vishwanath ji, Treasurer Vinayak ji, and Vaibhav, and galaxy of past chairman, I can say pillar of this branch. My good morning to all and my regards to all. As a treasurer, I want to congratulate first Goa branch that they had submitted their accounts, audited accounts well in time. I think you are thinking it what the good thing or what the things I am highlighting for that. It is the general their routine work. But let me tell you that this year our institute has shifted to NPO accounts format, because this NPO format is compulsory or mandatory to every non-corporate. So this year our institute accounts has been shifted to NPO format, and in that NPO format we have to submit our last year accounts also in that format. So I can understand the kind of the treasurer and full team how they manage that format and submitted their accounts well in time. So my congratulations and best wishes to them. So a big clap for the team, because of team they can able to do it. Secondly, I can say that our chairman is very energetic, and I am echo with Sanjay ji that all the youngsters are having more and more elaborate, innovative things. So for the women, our chairman had initiated one new project, Punashya. Punashya means females who taken sabbatical leave, or after marriage they have to take 2-3 years gap or 4 years gap or more than that. If they want to come to the practice or into the any professional field, they can join this Punashya. This program is for them only. So after 3-4 years gap, they become out. They think that they are out of the world for professional world, but not. It is not that. They can join. There is a website portal. If you go to WRC portal, there is a Punashya tab. So all the females can join there. We had hired HR company who will get the employer or partner, whatever capacity you want to join, you can join. Because in first we had started from secretary and the chairman's office. They had appointed 2 or 3 females. They are working online. They are not in Mumbai. office of chairman and secretary in Mumbai, but that females are not in Mumbai. They are in Rajasthan or Gujarat or somewhere else. But they are doing very good work. They are doing online and they are most satisfied because of that. That's why they thought why we should not give this benefit to all the CA who want their office to be managed properly, and females can get the. It's like we are working as a mediator between female CA and the employer who want them. So please, if any CA from female CA from Goa, they want to be part of that, please just fill your Punashri your requirement. And Sanjay Nigam, संजय जी को तो मैं क्या बोलूं, वो हम लोगों का झगड़ा चलता ही रहता है, बट ही इज वेरी एनर्जेटिक, ही इज वेरी यंग एंड अब हमेशा एकदम चीयरफुल माइंड में रहते हैं. तो एंड I think Goa is very fortunate to have him as a branch nominee from 2 years, since 2 years, and whatever work we are allotting them, he is doing in very super strict manner, and he is asking, पिंकी कुछ काम है तो बोलना, घबराना मत, मैं हूँ. तो ये इस तरह का जो विश्वास आ जाता है ना कि कोई है यदि कहीं अटके, तो इट्स अ वेरी गुड पार्ट ऑफ संजय. सो ए बिग क्लैप फॉर हर, आई थिंक. Now one request from my side as a treasurer, please contribute in CABF fund. In CABF fund we have a lesser fund and we have more application from CA family. As you all are aware about CABF fund, from CABF fund we are helping our colleague CA or CA family if the CA premises or something happened to him, like he is in coma or he is in medical trouble. So we are helping them with monthly contribution or monthly help or yearly, whatever they will select. Like we are helping them. From our side, it is very small token, but right now we are not in position to increase the amount of help. And in some branches they are asking, madam, CABF fund से कुछ नहीं मिलता, उसमें कंडीशन है कि सीए की फैमिली की ईयरली इनकम 3 लाख से ज्यादा नहीं होनी चाहिए. तो कोई भी सीए की फैमिली की इनकम 3 लाख से ज्यादा नहीं हो, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. बट लेट मी टेल यू, इन मुंबई ऑल्सो दिस इज द कंडीशन दैट सीए फैमिली इज नॉट अर्निंग मोर देन 3 lakhs बिकॉज द सीए वाज द ओनली अर्निंग मेंबर इन दैट फैमिली. और हमारी जो आदत है, हम घर में अपनी फीमेल्स को या किसी को कुछ बताते ही नहीं कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं या हमारा किससे क्या लेना देना है. So in my knowledge, there are 2-3 families in which kids are shifted from English medium to BMC schools because they are not able to afford the school fees. So if you can contribute in the CABF fund, we can help them out, and we can increase the amount of income, yearly income of CA also. Because right now we are not able to serve कि 3 लाख से नीचे जिनकी इनकम है, हम उनको ही नहीं सर्व कर पा रहे. तो हम उसकी 3 लाख से यदि 5 लाख कर देंगे तो उसको कैसे सर्व कर पाएंगे. So my suggestion is that if in your birthday, in your anniversary or any good day, you can contribute 1,000 rupees also. There is not much amount, minimum amount 1,000 is there. So voluntary contribution you can go to website and you can do yourself also. So एक हजार यदि हम बोलते हैं वेस्टर्न रीजन में 1.5 लाख सीए है, 1,000 भी किसी ने दिया तो बहुत लोगों को हम हेल्प कर सकेंगे. एंड इट्स नॉट अ बिग अमाउंट फॉर अस. सो हमने 1-2 ब्रांच में तो हमने बोला, तो ब्रांच वालों ने इतना भी बोल दिया कि मैडम अब हम मोमेंटो देंगे नहीं, मोमेंटो के बदले जो भी स्पीकर आएंगे हम उनसे पूछ लेंगे कि आपको मोमेंटो चाहिए कि सीएबीएफ फंड में आपको कंट्रीब्यूट करना है. बिकॉज द रिनाउंड फैकल्टी जो रहते हैं उनके पास में मोमेंटो बहुत ज्यादा हो जाते हैं. तो उन्होंने ऐसा बोला कि हम पहले फैकल्टी से पूछ लेंगे कि सर आपको मोमेंटो चाहिए कि सीएबीएफ फंड में आपके नाम से कंट्रीब्यूट कर दें, तो उस हिसाब से हम लोग और ज्यादा कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकेंगे. एंड इन दैट ब्रांच वी ऑफिस बेयर आल्सो नॉट टेकन मोमेंटो एंड वी आस्क देम टू कंट्रीब्यूट टू सीएबीएफ फंड. So this we can start in Goa branch also, and since yesterday I am there in Goa and I enjoyed very much with the company of your team, Goa branch team. With this I want to take off, and happy learning. And if you have anything from my side please let me know, we can help you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your lovely address. Next, I would like to invite the WIRC Chairman, CA Ankit Rathi, to kindly address us.
Very good morning. It is indeed pleasure, privilege and honor to be here with you all in this beautiful Vimage of Vivanta Taj at Sub-Regional Conference organized by Western India Regional Council and hosted by Goa branch. At the outset, let me first recognize the presence of our Honorable former Minister CA Suresh Prabhuji. Sir, thank you so much. Despite of your so much busy schedule, you accept our invitation and being here to address our audience. Let me also recognize the presence of Treasurer Western India Regional Council Pinky Kedia ji, branch nominee and we can say Palak of this Goa branch Sanjay Nikam ji, very senior council member and my council colleague Abhijit Dada, branch chairman of this dynamic branch Goa branch Milind Bhai, vice chairman Vishwanath ji, Vikasa chairman Vaibhav, treasurer Vinayak, immediate past chairman Thomas sir, past chairman Gaurav Bhai, our immediate first secretary of this session for this beautiful today sub-regional conference Ravi Gupta ji, and all dear participants, I again wish you all very good morning. Friends, let me share you, let me first tell you, Milind Bhai and entire Goa branch team is doing tireless work from last 40 to 45 days for the success of this 2 days sub-regional conference. I request a huge round of applause for the Goa branch team. I would like to take this hand mic. Friends, as the chairman of this biggest region of the largest accounting body of the ICI, that is ICI, I am the chairman. I wish to request you about the three things which I think is very important or essentials to share with you. All the three things is very close to my heart. First thing, let me share you about the career counseling. We at the ICI level, at the region level, and even the Goa branch and various branches level are doing various career counseling programs at various colleges, school and across the part of region, not only the region but across the part of country. But what I can request you, we actually or really we need the career counseling at the, what we can say, society level, home level, and then office level, and our club level, and our surrounding level. Let me share you. Recently we crossed our economic size somewhere $4 trillion when we celebrate 100 years of our independence. When in 2047, as per the visionary, as per the mission, as per the visionary leader, the expectation of our economic size somewhere around 35 to 40 trillion by 2047. Friends, let me ask you or let me share you. As of now, our CA chartered accountants number is are around somewhere only 4 lakh, and also we are after 2 days we are celebrating or we are completing 75th year of our existence. Can we become 4 lakh to 40 lakh when we completed 100 years of our existence by 2049? Yes. So for that we need to do care counseling at the various levels. It's not enough we can complete a career counseling at the college and the university or the school level. Friends, let me share you. If someone asks me now what is the right time to do chartered accountancy, I must say this is the right time. Friends, let me share you. Sometime before I am sitting with very senior chartered accountant who had an employee with more than 10,000. He hired in his office already more than 150 CA. He said, Ankit, you are very lucky. When I asked, sir, why are you saying I am lucky? You are hiring already more than 10,000 people and all that, and you are saying I am the lucky. Then he said, Ankit, we are in the retiring age and we still 4 trillion. It will took somewhere around 50 years after independence to reach become $1 trillion economy. But you are going to contribute in the developed India. In next 25 years, the real India when we converting developing to developed country. So this is the real India. We need to tell this story about our future generation. Friends, let me tell you or let me share you one very, what I can say, एकदम कड़वा सच टाइप थिंग. एज ए चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट हम सब लोगों का एक माइंडसेट है. दिस इज माय पर्सनल ओपिनियन, मैंने फील किया कि जब हम लोग बात करते हैं ना, शाम को घर पे जाते हैं या डिनर टेबल पे या वॉक पे जाते हैं, तो समवन आस्क यार कैसा था, तो हम लोगों की टेंडेंसी है कि यार बहुत टेंशन है, बहुत काम किया, बहुत प्रेशर है। एक्चुअल में फैक्ट में क्या है, today we are living that lifestyle, today we are enjoying that lifestyle, all because of the two-word chartered accountancy. We all are the happy, we all are the earning good money. Let me share you, if the recent campus interview is giving in third day more than 13 or 14 lakh. मैं आपको अगर पूछता हूँ कौन सी MBA की या कॉमर्स की स्ट्रीम के कौन सा कोर्स है जो 15 लाख का एवरेज पैकेज देता है, अगर आप शुरू के 2-3 टॉप कॉलेज हटा दो तो, बट इन आवर चार्टेड अकाउंटेंसी मोर देन 15 लाख और 14 लाख एवरेज पैकेज फॉर थर्ड डे कैंपस इंटरव्यूइंग कंपनी। बट स्टिल हम लोगों का माइंडसेट और टेंडेंसी है एक बात करने की कि यार बहुत टेंशन है, बहुत काम है, बहुत प्रेशर है। अगर एक्चुअल में मैं मन में सोचता हूँ ना यार मेरे को टेंशन है, प्रेशर है, तो सोचता हूँ नहीं यार मैं कमा तो अच्छा रहा हूँ, आई एम हैप्पी, अर्निंग गुड मनी, मैं अच्छी सोसाइटी में ले रहा हूँ, मेरी फैमिली अच्छी है। इसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है, जो सेकंड जनरेशन और थर्ड जनरेशन है ना, उनको लगता है कि यार आप सीए बन भी जाओगे तो आपको बहुत टेंशन रहेगी, आप बहुत स्ट्रेस में रहोगे। तो that is my humble request, whenever we talk about the chartered accountancy, at least speak truth कि यार हम लोग टेंस में है कि नहीं है, स्ट्रेस में है कि नहीं है, और either we are happy और earning good money और सोसाइटी में अच्छी रिस्पेक्ट के साथ रह रहे हैं। That is my request. So that how we can contribute, और जो next generation है they can also thought about the chartered accountancy कि यार जो विकसित भारत का विजन है by 2047 we can contribute as a true national building partner. That is my first request. For this, our honorable ICA President Ranjit Kumar Agarwal ji launched very good initiative. Each one teach one. आज हम लोग जो 4 लाख चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट्स हैं, if we all together come across and adopt 4 lakh students and handle them, upskill them, so overall we can handle or upskill more than 4 lakh students. So that's why we initiate one very good initiative. Each one teach one. I request Goa branch chairperson and entire managing committee team, they can tell about or they can update about this very good initiative, और एक एज ए होल वी कैन टेक ए ओथ कि यार हम लोगों को एक चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट, एक स्टूडेंट्स को अडॉप्ट करना है और उसको अपग्रेड करना है, अपस्किल करना है, तो वो चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट बन सके। That is the initiative of our ICI president, each one teach one. That is my first request about the career counseling. We need more and more chartered accountant by 2049 when we completed our 100 year of independence. Friends, the second request is by about the expectation. Friends, expectation of our stakeholder and the regulator is very, very high from each one of us. Each one of us. Till now we are receiving various notice from the GST and through AI or artificial intelligence, ASTM, TED, audit and various other rectifications. But friends, let me tell you, recently in V3 portal, Ministry of Corporate Affairs already updated or already adopt AI technology. Friends, that there is not far when we receiving the notice from the MCA regarding the little non-compliances. Friends, as I am doing the practice of due diligence and SME IPO, I came across the various financial statement with the various little or silly mistake. Friends, let me share you, sometime before I am sitting in a very good company with a paid amount of more than 50 crores. मैं फाइनेंशियल रिव्यू कर रहा था, देन आई विल आस्क सर प्लीज शेयर मी द कंसोलिडेटेड फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट आल्सो। वो बोलते वो क्या होता है? मैंने कहा सर आपके यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट दिख रहा है पार्टनरशिप में मोर देन 60 और 75%, देन वो से हम तो प्रिपेयर नहीं किया। मैंने कहा सर ये इन्वेस्टमेंट तो 5 साल से है। एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन, द प्रमोटर रिप्लाई टू मी कि हमारे सीए ने बताया ही नहीं। देन आई विल आस्क टू सीए, मैंने कहा सर ऐसा क्यों है? तो बोले यार जो स्टैंड अलोन फाइनेंशियल्स में ऑडिट करता हूँ उसकी फीस ही 50,000 रुपया है। मैंने कहा सर 50 करोड़ का तो पेट है। तो बोले नहीं हम लोगों को ये देते ही नहीं। दैट इज द नॉट द रीजन। हम लोग ये नहीं बोल सकते ना यार फीस नहीं दे रहे इसलिए मैं काम नहीं कर रहा हूँ और इतना ही काम कर रहा हूँ। और दैट काइंड ऑफ little mistakes we are going through in the real life examples. So what my request, we at the ICI level and even the region, branch, study circle, study chapter, organize various seminar, conference, sub-regional conference, study tour, residential study tour to upgrade our members so they can fulfill their duty with the full enthusiasm and all that. My request to each one of you, please upgrade yourselves and please do not accept any such assignment in which you are not getting enough money or enough fees. That is not the reason कि यार मैं क्वालिटी काम नहीं कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को फीस नहीं मिल रही है. Nobody force you to take the assignment. उस टाइम पहले मैं एक बड़ौदा में था, अगेन ड्यू डिलिजेंस कर रहा था एक फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट का. मैंने वो फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स के रिव्यू करते करते मैंने बोला यार 32 मिस्टेक्स है, मैंने बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स नहीं देखे जो मेरे को अप फ्रंट तेरे फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में दिख रहे हैं. चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट से 1-to-1 डिस्कशन में बोला. तो बहुत टाइम बाद में मैंने उसको पूछने का वो तो क्या बोलता है कि बॉस 29 सितंबर को उन्होंने मेरे को बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स दिए थे। मेरे ऑफिस में एक अकाउंटेंट है, ग्रेजुएट्स बन रहा है, मैंने उसको बोला, उसने सॉफ्टवेयर में अपलोड किया, सॉफ्टवेयर ने मेरे को बैलेंस शीट का प्रिंट आउट दिया, मैंने कंपनी को भेजा, उन्होंने साइन किया और मैंने भी साइन कर दिया। दैट इज द आंसर आई एम गेटिंग फ्रॉम द मेंबर। दैट इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल एट ऑल। व्हाट इज माय हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट। और दूसरा मेरे को बोलते हैं कि सर फीस भी इतनी है, इसमें ज्यादा मैं टाइम भी नहीं दे सकता। देन अगेन आई विल अपडेट, देन आई विल रिक्वेस्ट देम, मैंने क्या भाई देख दोस्त, आप ऐसा आंसर ठीक है आप मेरे को दे रहे हो एज ए फ्रेंड, आपको रेगुलेटर पूछेंगे तो आप ये बोलोगे कि इसने 29 सितंबर को दिया था और मैंने 30 सितंबर को किया था, एजीएम कब हुई थी, ओके। कुछ टाइम पहले कुछ सेबी के ऑफिसर्स मेरे साथ बैठे थे इन आवर बीकेसी बिल्डिंग, वो मेरे को क्या बोलते हैं, यार अंकित मेरे को तो क्या लगता है कि जो फाइनेंशियल फ्रॉड होता है ना लिस्टेड कंपनी में, उसमें सीएम मिले हुए हैं। मैंने कहा भाई दोस्त ऐसा क्यों तू बोलता है, तो बोलता है नहीं अभी कुछ टाइम पहले मैं एक इंटरव्यू ले रहा था चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट का, तो मैंने उसको पूछता हूँ कि एजीएम अटेंड की क्या, तो बंदा बोलता है हाँ मैंने अटेंड की। फिर मैंने ऑडिट कमेटी के चेयरमैन को बुलाया और उसको पूछा अटेंड की, तो बोला नहीं मैंने अटेंड नहीं की, एजीएम हुई नहीं, तो मैंने अटेंड कैसे की। तो चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट्स का मैंने टोवर लोकेट किया, तो पता चला कि जिस दिन एजीएम एक प्लेस पे थी उससे वो 300 किलोमीटर दूर था। तो मैंने कहा सर फिर रीजन क्या है, तो रीजन वो क्या बोलता है यार मेरे को तो एक ही रीजन लगता है, वो भी मिला हुआ होगा प्रमोटर के साथ, बट रीजन क्या है पता है, वो अपने आप को डिपेंड कर रहा था कि यार अगर मैं बोल दूंगा एजीएम अटेंड की तो इनको लगेगा कि मैंने अपनी ड्यूटी फुलफिल की, ये नहीं था कि वो मिला हुआ था। दैट इज द ट्रू रीजन। फिर लेकिन रेगुलेटर के माइंड में क्या आ रहा है, यार शी इज द आल्सो पार्ट ऑफ द गिल्टी। So that is my humble request. We need to update and upgrade ourselves. That is the only option if we need to survive in our today era. And we need to fulfill our expectation to the stakeholder and all that. It is my second request. The third request about the already touched upon by our treasurer Pinky Kedia madam about the project Pune scheme. If you need any chartered accountant in your office, please do consider such kind of female member who wish to restart their professional life, because they all are chartered accountant, equally qualified, and they all are doing really great work in my office. And this is my personal experience. Please do consider. And then let me share you this time, first time, well in advance, we already launched our 38th regional conference. That is happening on 23rd and 24th August, Geo Convention Center, Mumbai. In this 2-day regional conference, we are going to cover various topics like use of technology or use of AI in the auditing and accounting, how technology can change our life, or the way of style doing audit and accounting, the use of sustainability, role of virtual CFO, the used offshore opportunity in India, and various things. In this regional conference, we are anticipated more than 3,500 members, participants, and more than 100 exhibition stalls are happening in this 2-day regional conference. I request you must attend this kind of regional conference. It's eye-opening for all of us. We try to cover all recent topics in this 2-day regional conference. Let me congratulate to Team Goa branch for organizing this sub-regional conference. I can say the level of satisfaction in the eyes of the chairman after this hard work, the level of the great success of this sub-regional conference. In this, I wish you all happy learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your knowledgeable and energetic insights. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed the dynamic, high-spirited and driven office bearers of the WIRC of ICAI. A big round of applause for them. We thank you for your inspiring words and thoughts. We also acknowledge this as a matter of immense honor and privilege to have amongst us our chief guest, CA Shri Suresh Prabhuji. We thank you very much, sir, for warmly accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. I request the past chairman Goa branch, CA Gaurav Kenkre, to kindly take this opportunity to introduce the chief guest for all of us.
A very good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It's indeed my pleasure and honor to introduce this great personality to us. Today we have Mr. Suresh Prabhu with us, who has held more than 10 important cabinet portfolios at the central level in the government of India, including industry, power, environment, forest, railways, civil aviation, commerce and industry. He has also served as the Prime Minister Sherpa to the G7 and G20. Prabhu sir is the founding Chancellor of the Rishihood University, chairman of the drafting committee for National Cooperation Policy, and an active visiting professor of London School of Economics and Political Science. He has been featured among the top 3 Indian leaders of the future in the cover story Giant on the Move of the Hong Kong-based Asia Week magazine. He was also declared the best member in the parliament in the 13th Lok Sabha. He also ranked as the second best performing minister in India Today's report. He has been a member of the UN Commission for Biodiversity and Land Use Change and the Global Advisory Council of the World Economic Forum. In the bio which I have been given, sir has, I think, not mentioned one important fact which I think is the reason why he has been able to achieve all of this, and the fact that he is a proud CA. So I think it's a really proud moment for us to have sir with us here. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. We indeed are happy and delighted to have sir with us today. With that said, I would now cordially invite our chief guest, CA Shri Suresh Prabhuji, to address all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming him with a round of applause.
Good morning, friends. Let me congratulate Milind Shirodkar for organizing this conference. And I was asking him why this name Pudatva. So he was trying to explain to me the rationale behind it. So I think with this conference, your term is not Purnatva Ardhatva, because I think it is not midway in the term. But I think with this conference, the way you organized it, I think the very purpose of organizing conferences is fulfilled. Because why should we organize this conference? I don't think there is any other professional body which must be organizing so many conferences. Number one, as the Chairman WRC just mentioned, it's also part of a continuous education. The kind of interaction that we have with each other, with professional colleagues, with peers, also getting guidance from seniors who have excelled better in a particular sphere of professional activity. All this helps in enhancing the knowledge, boosts the confidence. Also sometimes you can share anguish, because being in profession is not always a very happy, enjoyable experience. So this type of conferences help us in actually revitalizing ourselves. And therefore, in a place like Goa, it is very important that I must congratulate you as well as all my friends from Goa, that so many chartered accountants are here so early in the morning. Because in Goa, it's very, in itself is a great achievement. The other day there was a program which I was attending in Goa. It was afternoon 2:30. It was Chamber of Commerce event. I said, I'm so impressed that all Goans are here at 2:30 in the afternoon. My wife is Goan, so I know where I am from. That's what I'm saying. But point is, today we are passing through very challenging times. World is passing through challenging times. But that's something we need not worry. World is, there are enough number of people who take care of world problems. India is in a very transitory phase in terms of changing our economic developmental model. The profession itself, again, India, there are enough number of people who will take care of it. But profession of chartered accountants is also undergoing through a very interesting phase. Those who started practice 30, 40 years ago, there was a time when knowing a person in department was very important. So they used to say that case law is not important, face law is important. And those days, if you don't know the right people in the department, your practice is ruined. From there you have come to a phase where no face is seen. So from face becoming important, we have come to a phase of faceless.
Now, then came the statutory requirements in which audit is necessary, certification is mandatory, assurance is called for. So that helped the profession to grow because it was statutory requirement, because chartered accountants are a product of creation of legislation passed in the parliament, and it's Act of Parliament which has created the institute in 1949. So obviously if this is a requirement of law, and then chartered accountants are the only ones who are authorized or mandated to do this job, there was a growth in the practice. Now over a period of time, things are changing very fast. First, there is going to be a swift change towards now. One is law, but that law can always be changed in either way. The other change that is really coming in a big way is technology. And that is, in a way, not just faceless, but probably we'll have to work brainless. Because with the artificial intelligence coming in, not many people will have to use their brains. Earlier, those who could go and argue before the tribunals, and sometimes not chartered was not allowed to appear in the court, but those who could go and appear, and I know some of the very illustrious chartered accountants who did a great job. Now, of course, tribunals are still not faceless. I don't think that tribunals are not. But hopefully they will also one day, because now even Supreme Court is thinking of online proceedings. So today, the challenge, and I think that's why I was saying that these conferences are important. I think as WRC you should take the lead, because a large number of charters are only in WRC, maximum number of charters. So I think we should try to think about each conference. The real focal point should be what is the way forward for young chartered accountants. Because those chartered accountants are now going to enter the practice, or they are going to get qualified, what is that they should really be doing? This is very important because I can clearly see a transition happening. So that's why I said what the transition is happening everywhere in the world, in India. At least our profession should be ready to understand first, forget of facing the consequence, a different thing. Understand what are the changes happening. What is that going to change? You know, is artificial intelligence is going to reshape the world like we have never thought before. The human intelligence was one of the greatest prerogatives the humans had. Now, of course, the human intelligence is also the reason why we are creating artificial intelligence. But I think always happens, the creation sometimes challenges the creator. And therefore, in the next few years' time, we'll see most of the work will be carried out by the artificial intelligence. And in that context, what is that the professionals can do? And that is not a challenge only for chartered accountants. That is also a challenge for all professionals. But again, I am saying those professionals will deal with their problem. Actually, we should deal with our problems. And therefore, we should really seriously think about each conference that we organize. Forget the rest of the things. Should be focused on how does these new changes. First, what are the changes? If a solution will come much later, you have to first understand the problem. So what are the kind of changes that are going to happen in the next 5 years' time? See, today, the artificial intelligence is at a very, very rudimentary level. This is not even a first generation artificial intelligence. As you can see, the 6th, 7th generation of any technology development, what kind of transformation that happens. And that 6th, 7th generation technology changes happened over a 20 years period. But this will happen probably in the next 3 years' time. And therefore in those 3 years' time, which is not far away, what is that exactly the chartered accountant should be doing is very important. Then we have to work backwards. Of course, that is not your mind of the Central Council. They should therefore look at how the training, how the curriculum should actually reflect these kind of challenges that we are going to face. And preparing young chartered accountants, because see, they all come with glamour of the profession, with a lot of romantic ideas. So their future should be properly secured, and therefore you must actually work on this. I think Mr. Konkani will agree with me. He has been a very senior in the profession. I think when you were the chairman, I had come here 15 years ago?
21 years.
21 years ago. So he was Milindo asking me, have you come to our branch? I said quite a few times. So 21 years ago. I was here. 21 years ago in 2003.
2001.
2001. 23, I read it, 2001. So I was power minister. So I think I remember. So I think why I'm saying this is it's extremely important. The changes happened. Changes like faceless was not as dramatic as the kind of changes that is going to happen in the next few years' time. And therefore, we must prepare our own professionals, and particularly the younger ones who are going to come. And therefore, I'm saying it's a holistic, the Purna, the holistic idea. Right from curriculum to training to understanding the changes, and an ongoing basis, make them aware and also be ready to face this is going to be an important issue that we'll have to work on. There is a prediction. IMF has said that probably almost 2/3 of the jobs that exist today will be lost because of artificial intelligence. Elon Musk says 100% of the today's jobs will be gone. Now, this is of course a very extreme view, but just imagine the kind of function that human beings perform today, if they are taken over by somebody else in a manner more efficient, no cost virtually, and that too in a shortest possible time, what is going to happen? The American Writers Guild, who is in Hollywood, they went on strike, saying that now we don't even write stories because the screenplay, etc., which is to be done, the artificial intelligence will do it in no time. So just imagine the creativity, which was also the prerogative of human beings, is now actually being outsourced in this particular way. So I think we have to work on this very seriously and effectively. But I will tell you something. We always say that human beings always pass through such challenges in the past. It's true. I mean, we have seen so many different ages, Stone Age to Ice Age to many ages. But that type of work that we are doing, particularly nobody actually thought of, that at least we'll keep our intelligence intact, but nobody thought of creating something which is outside our own body, which can challenge our own self. And this is something, therefore, I think my request is, focus on this more and more in future conferences, so that they should be ready with this. There is going to be a challenge because, see, for example, chartered accountant. What is chartered accountant? We are all ultimately human being professionals. The corporate world itself is going to go a sea change. See, our corporate worlds, they're always worried about valuations because they want valuation for their own corporate entity. So valuation would mean those who do the valuation, they are very, on what basis the parameters for valuation are decided, nobody understands. For example, in a retail business, the valuation is multiple of top line. I don't understand the logic because bottom line 0, negative. But still, so valuation of such company is very high. And at least for some time, the people are willing to put money into that valuation. Now, of course, situation is changing. Some reality checks are happening in their own mind. But the corporates would be worried about valuation, so they would always try to look at how to cut cost and make more and more profit so that the valuation will go up. So cutting cost is going to be and always been a part of a very important part of a corporate strategy. So just imagine with this kind of technology coming in, the first casualty will be the human being. Yes. Because why would somebody try to take people on the payroll when they can actually dispense with them and do the same job at a lower cost more efficiently? So we have to seriously, I think I never got an opportunity recently to talk to Of course, the patient is a good friend of mine. One day when I meet him, I will tell him also. I think focus should be particularly the regional councils, the central council should only focus on this part in a very, very aggressive way so that we actually can think about it. I don't know whether other professionals will be doing that, like doctors and lawyers and architects and others, but at least we should actually start doing that. And I think we have more than 10 lakh members? 1 lakh members and students put together. So a large community. So I think we'll have to really take this in a serious way. So talk about new opportunities. I'm very happy that an opportunity can be found. There is a very good example in this room itself. So I think Anish Sahani is a chartered accountant. But the way he was doing this master of ceremony, I said you should be doing a better job. Doing that you can earn much better way. So I don't know, I was asking Milind whether you are related to Amin Sahani. No, but I think you'll do a better job. So I think this is something which shows that, we have a lot of skills within ourselves. So if you unifocus on some particular point, like normally chartered accountant means audit, taxation, management, consultancy, this type of work. But just think differently, and we can use the same skill that we have for multiple other ideas. And that is what you should really try to look at and try to focus on that. So once again, I want to congratulate Melinda and his team for doing such a fantastic job and bringing together so many of you. I think for a branch like this, one of the things I think we should take up is how should Goa be developed? See, Goa is one of the very smallest states of the Union. And already it is now becoming crowded, overpopulated. The infrastructure is under severe stress. And now because more people are coming, we want to make more better infrastructure. So we want to create better infrastructure, the land is limited. So obviously you can create infrastructure not in the air but on the ground. So the land will have to make way for creating infrastructure. And what is Goa so famous for? Is because what stands on that land or what is near that land, like good beaches. So if we lose that beauty of Goa, then why would people come to Goa? So we are creating more infrastructure and more people should come. But more people will come and more they will spoil, more Goa will become not Goa. Why the Goa will remain an attraction for people? So what is a branch you should do? This is what I've been saying for a long time. I told the Chief Minister also. In fact, I have a program with him soon. I'll again request him the same thing. Is Goa should do a carrying capacity study. This is what is necessary to understand how much load Goa can carry, not to damage its ecology. And ecology, I'm not looking only from environment, it is important for me, but maybe not for all. But look at Goa's attraction is because of what Goa stands for. So if we lose that, then why would somebody really look at it as Goa? Somebody look at it as some other place. And therefore I think doing this job from as a, you can work with the government, you can take other organizations with you and try to find out. Goans obviously need economic development as well, because how will people find job, so that is absolutely non-negotiable. But at the same time, that economic development happening in a way that will not damage the Goa's uniqueness is equally important. So when I was a Lok Sabha MP from Konkani, which is next to where Goa border ends, my constituency is to start. In fact, we do a lot of work, rural development work there. We audited 1 lakh women for self-employment. We are nursing college, 2,000 villages, cycle bank, 2,600 villages, sewing machine bank, and many things. What we discard, all our garments. My wife does upscaling. She does it herself. She's a journalist, but she chairs the NGO. So Goa, when I was Lok Sabha MP from there, I used to always ask this question to my people, my voters also. Those will ask me, we have to advise. I said, absolutely. But they say, you are saying Purnatva. I says, Konkan development should happen without losing Konkanness of Konkan. And in fact, it is not very always politically right for a Lok Sabha MP to speak like this to the people. But I used to always tell them, because it's also our important duty to educate our people. Not to just give what people demand, but we should give them what they need. And they elected me 4 times. In fact, I only decided not to contest Lok Sabha. And then in 2014, I retired from politics when Prime Minister Modi invited me, and again I had to come. So then I came to Rajya Sabha. And I've always been in Lok Sabha. But point is, this kind of exercise, because we have the same ecology, Konkani and Goa. So I think we should try to do that, and see if we do something like this, as a long-term project. So new chairman will take over, but he will continue the same project. We can go on for 5 years. Our institute, our membership, our profession will be respected by the people at large. They'll think we are trying to do something because they come to us because they have no choice but to come to us. On taxation, they can go to a lawyer or somebody else, or they have to come to a charter board. But if you do something like this, people will be attracted towards you, thinking that this is the profession which cares for us. And this is the kind of emotional bondage we must try to build with the people at large, community. And therefore, I think you should think about that as well. I really appreciate this opportunity of coming here. As Milind said, I had to catch another flight. I took one more flight to come here actually. He said, I wish my wife was here to challenge Milind, because Milind said, I travel 6 days in a month, I travel 6 days in a week. So my wife would have said, you are talking. So I always travel, so for me that's not a great thing. But for me, coming here was important. I could meet so many of you. And I think I really love Goa immensely. Of course, I love Goa, that's why I married her. But I love Goa a lot. But I therefore think that we should not lose the Goa's uniqueness and Goa's great beautiful place that Goa is. And therefore we should all work towards it. Anyway, once again, congratulations. All the best to you. And I'll definitely come for the conference in August. And we'll all work towards building a better profession to make better India. I think that is how it will happen. I can tell you one thing, and I really mean it when I'm saying this, that I had multiple roles in my life. So you were just mentioning. So I became the youngest chairman of the largest cooperative bank, the 31 Saraswat Bank. But at that time onwards I've seen, and that was probably even before that I was in public life, but I handled 16 global organizations wherever I've gone. One thing helped me in my ministries, everywhere. One thing helped me is being a chartered accountant. I'm being very honest with this. Because it was extremely helpful to understand, and that is also thanks to the kind of training we had, the kind of course content it used to be have. I'm not following it closely. But point I'm saying is that's why we should be very proud to be a chartered accountant. And therefore, it is still more important that chartered accountants are so vital to society that we should try to make it more relevant to society. And therefore, I'm sure we'll all work towards it. Thank you very much. And thanks for attention.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your thought-provoking vision with all of us and your revolutionary words. I definitely draw a lot of inspiration from you, and I'm sure all of you do as well. Moving ahead, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of our guests, and as a token of appreciation, we would like to now present mementos. I would request the Goa branch chairman, CA Milind Shirodkar, to kindly present a memento to the chief guest, CA Suresh Prabhu. I would again request CA Milind Shirodkar to present a memento to the WIRC chairman, CA Ankit Rathi. I now request the Goa branch treasurer, CA Vinayak Dumatkar, to kindly present a memento to the WIRC treasurer, CA Pinky Kedia ma'am. Lastly, I request the Vice Chairman Goa Branch, CA Vishwanath Bhobe, to kindly present a memento to the RCM and branch nominee, CA Sanjay Nikam. What an